see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy...
From the start of the morning session, TOPRAK seemed to steal the start. Without much drama, he immediately took to the track with an aggressive yet fast rhythm. The Yamaha V4, which has long been a major project for the Iwata manufacturer, seemed to quickly adapt to TOPRAK's riding style, known for its bold late braking and strong corner entry. As a result, TOPRAK's speed immediately stood out compared to most of the riders competing in the shakedown session. What made his performance even more impressive was that TOPRAK didn't seem to be forcing the bike. Initial data showed consistent, stable lap times, especially in the technical section at Sepang. This indicated that the Yamaha V4 was not only fast on the straights, but was also starting to find its balance when entering and exiting corners, an area that has been a major challenge for Yamaha for the past few seasons. Technically, the Yamaha V4 brought to Sepang came with a number of important updates. The main focus seemed to be on corner exit traction, braking stability, and straight-line acceleration, three aspects that perfectly suited TOPRAK's riding style. The 2021 World SBK Champion's quick adaptation was evidence that Yamaha's V4 project was beginning to show a clear direction. The team, for its part, chose to remain calm. They emphasized that the shakedown test wasn't about chasing the fastest time, but rather gathering as much data as possible. However, behind this diplomatic statement, it couldn't be hidden that TOPRAK's early speed provided a significant boost of optimism. Several Yamaha technicians were even seen conducting further evaluations immediately after TOPRAK's long run, indicating the presence of important data that could be developed immediately. The atmosphere in the paddock also changed. TOPRAK's name was once again a serious topic of discussion, not just a long-term project. Many believe that if the development of the Yamaha V4 goes according to plan, TOPRAK has the potential to become one of Yamaha's most dangerous trump cards in the 2026 MotoGP era. The Sepang test is still long, and the real challenge has certainly not yet begun. But one thing is clear: TOPRAK Razgatlioglu isn't wasting time. He hit the ground running from day one, stealing the show, and demonstrating that the TOPRAK plus Yamaha V4 combination isn't just an experiment. It's a real threat to the MotoGP competition landscape next season. Here's the full news. Sepang, Malaysia. The 2026 MotoGP Shakedown test at the Sepang International Circuit immediately produced a major story from the first day. TOPRAK Razgatlioglu's name became the center of attention after the Turkish rider officially tested the Yamaha V4 and immediately demonstrated striking speed. Without much time to adjust, TOPRAK seemed to steal the start and demonstrate his readiness to compete from the start of the new era of MotoGP 2026. From the start of the morning session, TOPRAK appeared very active on and off the track. Unlike the conservative approach typically seen in shakedown tests, he immediately established a fast rhythm. Lap after lap was completed with his signature style: deep braking, stable corner entry, and aggressive acceleration on exit. The Yamaha V4 seemed to respond well, especially in Sepang's technical sections, which demand maximum chassis balance and traction. TOPRAK's speed was not only evident in single fast laps, but also in consistency. Over several long runs, his times remained relatively stable, indicating that the Yamaha V4 package was beginning to find the balance it had been searching for. This is a positive sign, considering that Yamaha has often struggled to maintain tire performance and stability over long distances in recent seasons. From a technical perspective, Yamaha has brought a clear development focus to the V4 bike. The most noticeable changes are in straight-line acceleration, an area that was previously Yamaha's main weakness when using the old configuration. At Sepang, the Yamaha V4 appeared more composed exiting slow corners, with cleaner traction and minimal excessive wheel spin. This characteristic perfectly suits TOPRAK's style, which relies on complete confidence when opening the throttle. Furthermore, braking stability was a key highlight. TOPRAK is known as one of the riders with the best late braking ability, and today's Yamaha V4 seemed able to accommodate this style. The bike remained straight under hard deceleration, allowing Toprak to attack the apex without much correction. This indicates that Yamaha's chassis development and weight distribution are on the right track. The Yamaha team remains realistic. They emphasize that the primary purpose of the shakedown test was to gather baseline data, evaluate new components, and ensure correlation between track data and simulations. However, Toprak's early speed was undeniably a major morale booster for the entire crew. Several Yamaha engineers were seen making small adjustments immediately after Toprak's session, signaling the discovery of important data that could be put to immediate use. The Paddock's reaction was mixed. Several rival teams began to pay close attention to Toprak's every run. Although it hadn't yet entered the full official testing phase, this early performance was enough to raise a big question. Had Yamaha truly found a new direction with their V4 project? And could Toprak be the one to maximize that potential sooner than expected? For Toprak himself, this test was significant. His transition to MotoGP and involvement in Yamaha's larger project put him in a crucial position. The way he immediately displayed an aggressive yet controlled performance at Sepang demonstrated both high confidence and a maturity in understanding the bike's limits. He wasn't simply chasing sensationalism, but was working in harmony with the team to build a strong foundation for the 2026 season. The shakedown test at Sepang may not be a decisive event, but early indications often speak volumes. And from what was seen today, the combination of Toprak Razgatlioglu and the Yamaha V4 sent a clear signal. This project was no joke. If development continues consistently, Yamaha has the potential to once again become a force to be reckoned with, while Toprak is poised to emerge as one of the main contenders in MotoGP's new era. The journey is still long, and the challenges will undoubtedly be even tougher when the entire grid is fully operational. But one thing is for sure, Toprak isn't waiting for the season to start to show his intentions. In Sepang today, he's already opened a new chapter, with full throttle, confidence high, and a Yamaha V4 that's starting to speak for itself with real speed. The 2026 MotoGP Shakedown test at the Sepang circuit today turned into a major surprise. It wasn't just a pre-season warm-up session, but a moment that left the Paddock speechless and the engineers exchanging glances. Toprak Razgatlioglu showed something never seen before. Extreme cornering that truly pushed the limits, combined with the performance of the latest generation Yamaha V4 finally showing its true form. From the moment he exited pit lane in the morning session, Toprak's rhythm was immediately different. Not aimless aggression, but precision. Every corner was executed with complete confidence, leaning angles almost touching the limits of physics, yet the bike remained stable. The Yamaha V4 seemed to stick to the Sepang asphalt, especially in the technical sections that demand a perfect balance between braking, lean angle, and throttle control. What made all this so much of a talking point were the inevitable comparisons to Marc Marquez. For years, Marquez has been known as the king of extreme cornering, entering corners at speeds beyond reason, rescuing the bike from impossible situations. However, internal data circulating in the paddock indicates that Toprak is now capable of equal, or even higher, corner entry speeds in some areas, with a more consistent safety margin. The main difference lies in the way the Yamaha V4 operates. This V4 engine not only offers more power than the old inline 4, but also more controlled engine braking and smoother torque distribution mid-corner. This area has long been Marquez's sacred zone. And in Toprak's hands, the Yamaha V4 has actually developed into a key weapon. Yamaha engineers acknowledged that the Sepang shakedown was a crucial turning point. The focus of development was no longer solely on top speed, but also on how the bike maintained stability at extreme lean angles. Toprak provided detailed feedback on front grip, suspension response during late braking, and the transition from braking to acceleration. The results were clear. The Yamaha V4 was able to maintain a tight racing line,
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me. Turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body.